Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, baby. We got the birds singing, the ocean is that way. But do you still have a lot of worries? Are you afraid right now? Are you scared? You're looking a bit shaky, baby. 10 simple ways to stop worrying. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, do you have something on your mind right now that is troubling you? It feels like a burden. Now you're scared, you're worrying, haven't been able to sleep. Well, someone wrote to me with a similar situation. They're like, Ralph, how can I stop worrying so much? I'm worrying about the smallest things and it is making me very unhappy. Is that you? Sometimes I wake up worrying because we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey to stop worrying. I say this, worrying is the greatest thief of your joy. Slow motion this side. And once you stop worrying so much, you become happier. Don't let worry steal your joy. University studies show that 85% of what we worry about will never actually happen. How amazing is that, right? So it's just stories going through our minds. So the first step to stop worrying that's helped me along my journey is to get out. I'm practicing daily ecotherapy. I'm doing exercise as soon as I wake up. I'm moving into my body because the worries we have are not abstract. They're not abstract. They are actually stored in our DNA, our muscles, our cells. That is our worry right there. So I realized, okay, I get it. I have to get out because what you will find is that your worrying emanates from you being in a certain environment, and now this environment is no longer serving you. It is no longer serving you, but you're addicted to it. So I used to worry a lot when I was in my bedroom. Gosh, what does the future hold? I would worry about the past. Then I realized it was because I was in the same environment, which was a dark, dingy room. Then I said, okay, I get it. I have to get out. The ocean is that way. I'm going hiking. I'm going for a walk every single day so I feel better about myself. Okay, and that's what helps me to stop worrying. Environment will become you. What? Let me repeat that. Your environment will become you. Have you ever noticed, deep divers, that you get more worries when you are in certain places? When you are in crowded spaces, your worrying increases. Okay, when you are in nature, your worrying decreases. So I'm in nature every single day, baby. And that's what helps me to stop worrying. Get out there, do some exercise, enjoy the sunshine. If you're in a snowy place, enjoy the snow too. And take a selfie and send it to Ralph Smart. What's the second way to stop worrying that's helped me along my journey? Beautiful deep divers. It is to live in the present moment. We know about the power of now, but why is it so powerful? Because I've realized this, that most of what we worry about will never ever happen. So a lot of us who are worrying, overthinking, ruminating, we are thinking about the future. Gosh, what does the future look like? What will happen? Well, I've got news for you. The future is not here yet. So I've realized this, that it's pointless to think about what will happen because it's not here yet. And the more you focus on the future, the more your worrying increases. The more you focus on the past, the more your worrying increases. But the more you are tuned into the present moment, 100%, worrying ceases to exist because you are fully immersed, absorbed in the present moment. There is no time for worrying because there is no time There is no time for analyzing. You see, analysis is paralysis. And that's what I've realized along my journey. If you really want to stop worrying, I'm practicing mindfulness meditation every single day. And that means I am tapping and tuning into all of my senses. Okay, what am I listening to? Someone's walking by right now. Okay, what am I seeing? A camera. What am I breathing? That good ass prana, baby. What am I touching? Nothing, but it feels good, right? I am no longer upstairs, because that's where you get a lot of worrying, a lot of anxiety. I am fully in the here and now where worrying can't exist. And I get it. I too still have some worry. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm worried about life. What's happening in the world? What's happening in this matrix? Relationship worries, money worries. But I've realized this, ultimately, all worrying emanates from a desire to escape the present moment. Be present. Slow motion this side. Be present. The worries we have are in our bodies. So I'm becoming present by breathing, deep from the base of my spine, baby. By breathing deep from the base of my spine. Get connected to your body. It's cool to have out-of-body experience and everything, but right now, have an inner-body experience, and that will help you to stop worrying. What's the third way to stop worrying that's helped me along my journey? It's what I call get a perspective. Most of what we are worrying about has not even happened yet. So every single day I'm saying this to myself, that you need a fresh perspective to stop worrying. You see, a lot of our worries are because we hold up a magnifying glass to our worries. So you got a small problem and now it's huge. You are blowing it out of proportion. So what's helped me to stop worrying is to put down the magnifying glass and actually see it for what it is. And then fly up into the sky and get a bird's eye view of your problem. You will start to see that, okay, yes, it's an issue. It's making me feel anxious and worried, but ultimately it's not a matter of life and death. Because since I am alive, I have possibilities. And since I have possibilities, I have opportunities. And therefore I can turn this whole entire situation around. I'm no longer gonna be a prisoner to my worries. No. I'm gonna get a new perspective. That's what you need. Move around, get a different angle on your problem. Say, actually, let me see it from a different way. Okay? And that really helps you to stop worrying. Perspective is everything. Like, I'm just lucky I woke up today. Some people didn't even wake up today. That's one perspective, okay? Another perspective could be, look, I could have, I should have, I would have. A new perspective is, right now, I am allowing what is. I allow the past for what it was. I allow the future for what it will be. And I allow the present for the magnificence that it is right now. Okay? Get a new perspective. Now, what's the fourth amazing way to stop worrying that's helped me along my journey? Perception. I've realized that our perception is creating our reality. And if you have the same old perceptions about your problems, if you are seeing them with the same lens, you will only worry and worry and worry and worry, okay? I always say this to myself, what's the worst that could happen? Oh my gosh, it happened, Ralph. Well, I'm still alive, right? I'm changing my perception on the worries I have. Therefore, the worries are no longer bullying me. Perception creates your reality. So the more you say to yourself, okay, I get it. Let me just change my perception. And how do you do that, right? How do you change your perception? It first starts by you saying that what I perceive is what I notice. Where am I looking? Am I looking at how my life is not working? Am I looking at how everything is falling into pieces? Or am I looking at solutions? Do I have a healthy sense of pronoia that the whole universe is working in my favor? That's how I stop worrying. I always say, okay, even if the whole room is on fire, I'm looking for the exit. I'm looking for the solution. Don't just focus on your problems, focus on the solutions, and that's how you stop worrying. Realize this too shall pass. No matter what you're going through, it won't last forever. That's the good news and also the bad news, because I've actually now stopped scratching your back, okay? What's the fifth? The fifth simple way to stop worrying that's helped me along my journey, okay? I've realized this. If you really want to stop worrying, you have to learn this. 7-day vegan challenge. Your worries decrease when you are eating more leafy greens, okay? More magnesium, getting the right amount of iron. I've seen it along my journey. I used to have a lot of anxiety, a lot of doubts, a lot of worries when I was eating a junk diet. Now I'm eating more leafy greens, arugula, kale, fresh cress, watercress, okay? I'm eating more spinach with iron. So I'm getting my magnesium, I'm getting my iron, but also look at tryptophan. If you look at chocolate, high amounts of tryptophan, which that amino acid turns into serotonin, that feel-good hormone, that will help you produce more melatonin. Okay, so it all starts with nutrition. Get into the sun, start absorbing more vitamin D, okay? And that will really help you feel better, okay? I've realized this along my journey. If you really want to stop worrying, it all starts with what you are eating. Because a lot of us, we are so anxious because we are caffeined up, okay? We're a nervous wreck because we don't really make the link between our plate and our state. Slow motion this side. What's the sixth? Amazing way to stop worrying. Deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. What's helped me is to replace your worrying with trusting the universe. You see, to lose worrying, you have to replace it with something else. The reason why you are worrying a lot is because you haven't got anything to replace it with. So when I come to nature, I'm replacing worrying with getting my butt into nature. When I'm doing what I love every single day, skating, I'm replacing worrying with stepping into radical action, doing something about that worrying, okay? So replace your worrying with trusting the universe that everything will be well. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're like, oh my gosh, Ralph, it's only gonna get bad, then it probably will. So realize you can create a self-fulfilling prophecy by changing how you see things. Once you change how you see things see you also changes. How the world around you interacts with you also changes. I'm getting a bit quantum here, baby. What's the seventh step to stop worrying? Baby. Realize you are not alone. I've realized this, that I used to worry a lot when I was a teenager because I felt I was all alone. I felt, gosh, nobody understands me. I'm surrounded by drones, right? And clones, right? To stop worrying, I realized, okay, I'm not alone. There are a lot of other people who are going through a similar situation as myself, so I'm gonna make myself feel better right now, right? But it's comforting when you realize that, look, everybody is lost at some point. Being a human is actually pretty difficult. There is no manual. So realize that you're doing great and you aren't alone. Where are they then, Ralph? Start sharing and you will find your true reflections, okay? What's the eighth simple way to stop worrying? Connect with a good friend, not just on your iPhone, but actually meet them in person. Because what friends offer us is that they offer us new perspectives. I'm always interacting with people every single day. Sometimes I have worries. I talk to someone, they're like, Ralph, relax, I got you. I'm like, whoa, I'm the one always giving advice. Now you're giving me advice and I feel so at peace, right? I'm learning from everybody out there. Okay, that's how I stop worrying. Don't feel you know it all. Don't bottle up your emotions. Start expressing yourself to friends that are willing to listen. And you don't have to overwhelm them with all of your problems. Just say, hey, I'm going through this right now. You will find that once you get that worry off your chest, it is no longer a worry because you've shared it with someone else. they can help you deal with it if they're a good friend. Otherwise, they'll just say bugger off, right? What's the 9th simple way, baby, to stop worrying? I've realized you have to extend your comfort zone. Many of us, we have a lot of worries in our comfort zone, which is the great paradox. The great paradox is I stayed in my comfortable bedroom for all my life, and I'm more scared than ever. Comfort is a trap. And that's why a lot of us have a lot of worries. I'm always traveling. I'm in a new country every single month, inspiring millions. So I'm always moving out of my comfort zone. Deep divers, if you have a lot of worries, worried about the matrix, worried about the world, worried about what other people think of you, realize you have to extend your comfort zone. Okay, you have to start changing your routine. Okay, you have to start changing your routine, but also you have to start realizing what other people think of you is none of your business. To extend your comfort zone, do something that scares you every single day. Take a different route. And then you will start to find that you start to love yourself more, you start to accept yourself more, and now these worries don't exist like they did before. The reason why worries come is because we are stuck in a comfort zone. You have to not leave your comfort zone, you have to extend your comfort zone. Say it again, Ralph. You have to extend your comfort zone. And what's the 10th simple way to stop worrying, baby? I've realized this. There is a great Egyptian proverb. A beautiful thing is never perfect. Perfectionism leads to worrying. If you are constantly a perfectionist, you will have a lot of worries. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm just a cool Pisces, right? I've realized you have to learn how to surrender to the chaos of life, to the madness of life, to the beauty of life. It's a beautiful mess. That's what I call it. The beautiful chaos. It's total yin and yang. It's total hot and cold. It's total light and dark. It was all good just a week ago. So I learned how to surrender. I'm no longer fighting the universe. I am allowing the universe to do its own thing, baby, because I am made from the same fabric as the universe. I am that power. To stop worrying, you have to stop being afraid of your greatness. You have to start reclaiming your power to say, I am worthy. And once you realize that, deep divers, well, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Yeah. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Glimmering in the lights, glistening in the lights. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Analysis is paralysis. So right now, no more analyzing for me. I'm just gonna jump right in. Woo!